All right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year. Brian Cunniff alongside Balharbour, and we're back for the final day of the 2023. Well, we're back for the final day of 2023, but we're also back for the final day of the 2023 Boardwalk Basketball Classic. And it's been a tremendous tournament this week at the Wildwood Convention Center. Even Mike McGarry's been here more than he's ever been. I mean, I think he even stayed down here one night, but it's been a tremendous tournament. And we've got a couple great games to close this one out. Two of the state's best right here in this next one. It'll be Middle Township against St. Thomas Aquinas, followed by a local rivalry game between Lower Cape May and Wildwood Catholic to close out the tournament. And we already got things off to a banging start. There were a couple games early, but we had a tremendous girls game on this court right here. Middle Township coming back from a 4-point halftime deficit to beat Trenton Catholic 52-49. And a tremendous basketball game to kind of get us warmed up here for this one between two of the state's best. St. Thomas Aquinas 7-0. Middle Township comes in at 5-1. Middle was a winner last night over Rancocas Valley. And St. Thomas Aquinas swept both of its games in another tournament earlier this week. So expecting a real good one here, buddy. We've got a nice crowd on hand, and nice to be able to enjoy some high school basketball on this New Year's Eve.
And Brian, the St. Thomas Aquinas squad, they're well balanced, they're very big. They have a 6'7" player who is, who's a force out there. He averages 14 points and 14 rebounds. Renelson Delan, and they have another guy who's 6'4", and I'm not even going to try and say his last name. I'll call him PP. Paris Papadopoulos, who averages 16 points and 5 rebounds. So
we have a change in Middle Township starting lineup this evening. Amir Elston is into the starting lineup at a guard position. He's a junior along with Jameer McNeil, another junior. Jameer is a junior. The swingman is Michael Zarfati, a senior, and the forwards are Ray Albasquin, and then Anthony Trombetta actually is the third guard. So there's your starters for Middle Township. Both teams wearing their dark uniforms, so there's a little bit of a mix-up here. One team's supposed to wear white, the other dark, but Middle's going to be, black by what the officials call, and St. Thomas Aquinas will be red. For St. Thomas Aquinas, they actually start a freshman at the guard position, Aiden Carter. Aiden Ur is also a starter along with Albion Amatage. Buddy mentioned Paris Papadopoulos. I think you nailed that, buddy. I mean, I know you have trouble with last names sometimes.
Well, especially Greek.
and Renelson Delone. I think a lot of things are Greek to you. Is the fifth starter.
This is true.
That's right. And so it'll be Middle and St. Thomas Aquinas. St. Thomas Aquinas played here the last couple years, and they coming back this year, and they're coached by Bob Turco, who's got local ties down here in this area. One of the reasons why he likes to come down. So on your video screen, the video being produced by Matt Ulmer with Chris Knoll on site handling the camera production. And it'll be Delone for St. Thomas Aquinas jumping up against Basquin for Middle Township. Three officials, Myron Hendrick, Dwight Davis, and Mike Camerata. And we're just about ready to go here from the Convention Center. And it's be the first of a doubleheader we're going to have for you here on Cape Atlantic Live. Lead official Myron Hendrick blows the whistle, and he's about to toss, and we are underway. Myron Hendricks, one of the few officials, buddy, who when he gets to do the toss, he can raise it up and almost just drop it.
Yes.
He's so tall. Sarfati with the basketball, his middle controls the tip. St. Thomas Aquinas in a zone here. 3 ball by Sarfati is good. So good start for Middle Township. King of Kirkwood. It's a late change to the starting lineup there. We were initially told he was not in the starting lineup. Now it's Aiden Ure. Kirkwood again. Foul line area. Hands off to Ure for 3, and that's good. So both teams trade 3-pointers to start the game. Backdoor pass. Sarfati lays it up and in. Nice set play. Trombetta was looking for him the whole time, and Sarfati has all 5 of Middle Township's points to start. Ure on the right wing. Goes left. It's Kirkwood, and he's fouled. No, we have a traveling violation. Before that contact, Kirkwood shuffled his feet. St. Thomas Aquinas will show some pressure here. Jameer McNeil surveys, throws center of the floor. Got it to Amir Elston. Floater from the foul line. No good. And the rebound is brought down by Charles Joyce. Joyce on the right. High post pass to DeLone. Dips in, tries to put it on the floor. He actually dribbled it off of Sarfati's foot. And Basquine picks up the loose ball for the Panthers. Jameer McNeil running. Left side to Sarfati. Fakes a 3. Probing into the lane. Kicks to Elston. High post Sarfati. Traveled. Sarfati looked a little unsure of what he wanted to do there, and he shuffled his feet.
Yeah, his first instinct, Brian, was to put the ball on the floor and go to the basket. And that's what he should have stuck with.
Yes. Here's Kirkwood across the division line. Papadopoulos behind the back dribble. Kicks to Joyce for 3. Off the iron, no good. Tremendous box out by Real Basquine. He actually boxed out 2 players from St. Thomas Aquinas. He gets rewarded with getting the ball back. Kicks it to Trombetta for 3, no good. Sarfati follows in and out. Got his own rebound of the miss, but he stepped on the end line. And St. Thomas Aquinas will have it. Center of the floor is Kirkwood. Lobs it ahead to Ure. Reverse layup, no good. Kirkwood, the rebound, that might have been blocked by Basquine. And here's Middle Township trying to run. Trombetta through the center of the lane, scooping layup, rejected by Joyce. Jameer Elston kicks it out, or Jameer McNeil to Amir Elston, and that 3 is good. And it's 8-3 Middle Township.
Three-pointer for Middle Township.
Kirkwood across the division line, working against Jameer McNeil. Papadopoulos driving, passes across, and it's going to go out of bounds. And Middle Township will have it. Good start for the Panthers. They lead at 8-3, 3 minutes into this contest here on New Year's Eve. Thanks for joining us here on Cape Atlantic Live from the Boardwalk Basketball Classic, the final day of this 7-day tournament. Here's a pass that's nearly stolen away, but Sarfati picks it up for Middle. That should have been a backcourt violation, not called, and Anthony Trombetta knocks down a 3. 11-3 Middle Township, 4:49 to go in the first quarter. Crest Savings Bank has been serving the Cape May County community for nearly 105 years. Check them out at crestsavings.com. Be sure to check out the Mudhen Brewing Company, Dogtooth Bar and Grill, and Poppi's Brick Oven Pizza and Kitchen for great local dining and entertainment experiences in the Wildwoods. And they got a lot going on at all 3 places for New Year's Eve later. Make sure you check them out. Hall's Carpet Care specializes in carpet and upholstery cleaning, air duct and dryer vent cleaning, and home watch services. HallsCarpetCare.com. So a great start for Middle Township, buddy, as they're up 11-3.
And Brian, they're 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. You know, good ball movement. And they got 3 different players that have knocked down a 3. which is always a very good sign.
For those interested in the other game being played right now, the Eagles are ahead 14-3 after a 99-yard pick six.
And right now, that's the start Lamar Greer wants to see his team get off to. Again, 11-3, 4:49 to go, first quarter.
All right, so here's St. Thomas Aquinas. Middle Township will show some pressure here. And they get it into Kirkwood. Picked up by Jameer McNeil. Kirkwood carried the basketball.
And that's the fourth turnover.
Yeah, I mean, you do the shot chart, buddy, but St. Thomas Aquinas simply hasn't even gotten a lot of shots up yet. 11-3 middle, they have the basketball. Well, Elston across the timeline, over to Zarfati, baseline, shovels the Basqueen, the left-handed layup is good.
Well, that was a great find and a good look. And Basqueen came to the basketball, was wide open, used the glass and laid it in.
Papadatos in the corner to Kirkwood. Baseline floater is short. Tipped up, no good by Joyce. Got his own rebound. Shovels it off. Laying it in a foul is Renelson DeLone. And he'll get the first free throw opportunity of the game. And that's an offensive possession right there, buddy, that St. Thomas Aquinas really needed.
Yeah, absolutely. And
excuse me, buddy. Gregory Reyes into the game, number 10 for St. Thomas Aquinas. Free throws in and out. Rebound to Zarfati. And here comes middle. Jameer McNeil, Michael Zarfati down the lane, trying to shovel it off. It was tipped away by DeLone, and here's St. Thomas Aquinas running, and DeLone will lay it up and in. Middle pushing quickly. Trombetta on the wing, drives baseline, shut off, who picked up his dribble in a tough spot, throws the ball into the backcourt. It's taken by Ure, and he lays it up and in. So all of a sudden, 6 straight for St. Thomas Aquinas.
Well, that's what it takes, a couple turnovers. And St. Thomas Aquinas wastes no time pushing the ball down the floor.
Fouls on Papadatos, and middle will inbound right in front of the St. Thomas Aquinas bench.
Riley Powell and Chase Moore into the game for middle.
Riley Powell and Chase Moore into the game for middle. Powell's 34, Moore is 24. Now we have a double dribble called on Jameer McNeil. McNeil didn't like the call, looked over at Coach Lamar Greer. Coach Greer just nodded his head and said, yes, you did. Wasn't a traditional double dribble, but it was where McNeil kind of cupped the ball under his hand and completely stopped moving and put it back down, and that is a double dribble.
And that's the 5th turnover against Middle Township.
Kirkwood, a 12-foot jumper is good. His first points. But actually, that was Aiden Carter. We have a number change here. Have to check some of these numbers when we get a chance. Here's McNeil to the basket. No good. Was blocked. DeLone the rebound. St. Thomas Aquinas could tie the game or take the lead with a 3. DeLone to the basket. Layup is good. And it's tied at 13.
That's a 10-0 run now for St. Thomas Aquinas.
Bubba McNeil into the game for the first time for middle. Now it's Trombetta. Floater off the glass. Rattles home.
And Middle Township, they needed that to stop the bleeding.
Passed into the post, and the layup is good.
I'll tell you what, this DeLone.
It's actually Delaney is what we're getting, buddy, is the pronunciation. But he's got 8 points. However you pronounce it, he's a nice player.
Yeah, and he's got, wow, his body.
Trombetta for 3, bang. Trombetta keeping middle in it with his shooting right now. He's got 8. of Middle's 18. They lead by 3. Papadopoulos into the lane. We have a blocking foul called against Riley Powell.
Foul is on number 34 for Black Riley Powell.
And that's going to be Riley Powell's first, team's second here in the first quarter.
Here's a 3 right off the inbound that's short by Papadopoulos. Aiden Howell couldn't secure the rebound, though, and now it's Ewer in the corner. Driving, got it to Delaney in the post. Nice patient move, and lays it up and in with the jump hook, and he's got 10.
Yeah, he's 5 for 5 from the floor, Brian. And right now, Middle does not have an answer for him.
18-17. Here is Bubba McNeil. Now it's Trombetta in the corner. Chase Moore driving baseline, shut off. Trombetta, and now Middle will reset here. Middle a 1-point lead, 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bubba McNeil in the corner. Back to Aiden Howell.
40 seconds to go, first quarter. 18-17, Middle on top.
And it looks like Middle's content to hold for one, and St. Thomas Aquinas is content to allow them to hold for one.
The possession arrow is in St. Thomas Aquinas' favor to start the second quarter right now.
So Howell is holding the dribble. A couple steps inside the division line. Now Middle's ready to go as we're inside 10 seconds. Howell, a baseline drive, kicks it across. Chase Moore, jumper, short. Rebound batted around. St. Thomas Aquinas going to get off the last shot. Wow, off the back of the rim from the other side of half court, and that one almost went. Very entertaining first quarter. It's Middle Township 18, St. Thomas Aquinas 17. High school basketball on Cape Atlantic Live, brought to you by Cabrera Companies. They provide real estate, property management, and home repair services here at the Jersey Shore. CabreraCompanies.com for more info. Not For Long Media is a content hub made up of several podcasts and YouTube shows talking all things sports, food, drinks, travel, culture, and more. Check them out at notforlongmedia.com. Balharbour Hotels in Wildwood, Crest supports high school basketball broadcasts on Cape Atlantic Live. If you need a room for friends or family, log on to balharbourhotels.com for more. Ulmer's Appliance Service is a proud supporter of Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcasts. Log on to ulmersappliance.com. So Middle at one point, Buddy, had a 13-3 lead, and then St. Thomas Aquinas kind of controlled the remainder of the quarter. Middle's three-point shooting has helped them immensely. They made four threes in that opening period.
Yeah, they were 4 of 5, Brian. And St. Thomas Aquinas, they're 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. So, the main, go-to guy has been De Leon for St. Thomas Aquinas. He has 10, 5 for 5 from inside, and he is absolutely unstoppable. He's got one, he's 6'7" senior.
And that's the thing. It took St. Thomas Aquinas a while to get him some touches. And I think that's why Middle had the early success. Middle showing a trapping defense here. Reyes kicks in the corner. And here's a jumper for 2 by Paris Papadopoulos. And St. Thomas Aquinas is in the lead. McNeil on the right. Goes to his older brother, Bubba. Now it's Howell to Moore. McNeil stops at the foul line area. Bubba McNeil traveled.
And that's going to be the 6th turnover against the Panthers.
Papadopoulos shut off, got it to Ure. Swung over on the right to Carter for 3. That's short. Good rebound by Bubba McNeil. Outlets to his brother, who will soar and slam. And Middle Township goes back up by 1. That's his first field goal. And he's the type that can explode at any time, and maybe that dunk gets him going.
Exactly.
Papadopoulos, step back, shoots, no good. Rebound is all Middle Township. Riley Powell clears it nicely. Here's Chase Moore running. Chase Moore to the basket, stripped, goes out of bounds. Chase Moore made the mistake, buddy, when he picked the ball up. He had the ball on the hip closest to the defender instead of furthest away.
Absolutely.
If you keep it on that hip furthest away, either he can't reach it or he fouls you. Hal triggers the inbound. Here's Bubba McNeil just to the right of the key. Jump stop in the lane, tough shot, got it. Shot it right up over Zakai Menigo. Bubba McNeil's first field goal, middle by 3. Menigo goes to Carter. Carter on the right. Couple crossover dribbles, can't shake free. And now we're going to have a foul. That's a bad foul. Gregory Reyes was going to shoot a contested 18-foot jumper. And actually they're going to say that Chase Moore fouled him before he got into that act of shooting. So that's a break for Middle Township.
Absolutely. Chase Moore, when he fouled him, Brian, he kind of wanted to pull his hand back like, oh, I didn't mean that.
Right. Ure goes to Carter. Back to Ure again on the right side. Aiden Ure into the lane. Tough shot, no good, but a foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And they're going to get Chase Moore again.
24 for Middle Township, Chase Moore.
Chase Moore, a 6'4" sophomore. That's his second, team second here in the second quarter.
Back in the game.
And that is the first made free throw. They're now 1 of 2.
And Aiden Ure makes both. He's got 7 points for St. Thomas Aquinas. Middle Township the basketball. In the post to Riley Powell. Jump hook. I think that was blocked by Charles Joyce, who also came down with the rebound for St. Thomas Aquinas. That was a deep 3 in the corner, no good. Rebound Chase Moore in the traffic. And Jameer McNeil traveled. Caught the outlet pass. I don't think he expected the defender to be there, and it forced him to shuffle his feet.
Swing back in the game for Middle Township.
And that last shot by Middle Township, that was blocked. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of height on both teams.
Carter to the right.
There's a lot of long players, Brian.
Yep. Ure, hands off to Menigo. Goes right side. Carter, right elbow jumper. Got it.
Wow. That was very smooth.
Left side, Aiden Howe. They get it down low to Basquine. Jump stop, kicks out. Howe hold. You give St. Thomas Aquinas credit, buddy, because Middle really ran a great secondary break right there, but St. Thomas Aquinas got back in great position. Oh, what a pass by McNeil down low to Basquine, and he is fouled. Basquine did a good job, buddy, of hanging in the air just long enough for that defender to reach down and commit the foul. And these are the first free throws for Middle Township in the game. And Basquine makes the first to tie the contest. At 23.
Well, so far,
Papadopoulos back into the game for St. Thomas Aquinas, and Trombetta for Middle Township. Go ahead, buddy. And Zarfati's also back in for Middle. Basquine makes both. He's got 4. Middle by 1. Papadopoulos goes to Ure, right elbow jumper, in and out. That's a good look. Just didn't knock it down. Here's McNeil running for Middle. McNeil got the ball knocked out of his hands. He's able to regain. And now it's Trombetta. Goes back to McNeil, who looks over at the bench. Coach Greer calls out a play. Dribble handoff with his brother Bubba. Left side to Trombetta. Now it's Zarfati. Zarfati holds. Puts the ball on the floor. Goes back to Trombetta. Down the lane. His floater. No good. Oh, man's rebound by Basquine, but he missed the putback. Got his own rebound again and laid it in. Basquine active on the offensive glass for Middle Township. Ewer goes to Manigo. Spins at the top of the lane. Can't shake free. Papadatos behind the back dribble. He traveled. Now, Renelson Delaney back into the game for the St. Thomas Aquinas. St. Thomas Aquinas is a school that was renamed for the popular Catholic saint. The school used to be called Bishop Barr. Bubba McNeil got it, a foul. Set play for Middle. They did a little high-low. Basquine finding McNeil cutting to the basket, and he'll go to the line to try to complete a three-point play.
McNeil with the basket, shooting one.
Middle has now scored 6 straight, and McNeil can make it 7. And he does. Middle right now 3 for 3 at the line. Middle showing some nominal pressure here, but now it's Papadatos. Left side to Aiden Ure. Papadatos again against Trombetta. Takes it right. Behind the back dribble. Walked again. It's a great move for the Antwan mixtape, buddy, but it's a travel in real basketball. He's done that a couple times today with that extra little hop step after picking up his dribble.
And that's the 6th turnover against.
And the thing is that there's a couple of them there have been unforced turnovers, and that's one of them there, really.
Yes. They're the ones that give coaches gray hair.
Little zone trap here shown by St. Thomas Aquinas. We're getting a 3-second violation called against Real Basquine.
So he must have been in there for a good 6 seconds. You rarely see a 3-second called in high school basketball anymore.
Yeah, and usually, especially with these guys, this crew, they're going to tell the player to get out of there first before they call it. And they probably said that to Basquine, and he didn't do so. Devon Grant is number 33. He's in for the first time. Ewer kicks. Carter fakes, drives. And we have a blocking foul called on Anthony Trombetta. And Carter will go to the line for 2 shots. Trombetta, buddy, was ever so slightly just a little late there. Thus,
yes,
that was not an offensive foul, but a block.
2:53 to play, second quarter. It's Middle Township 29, St. Thomas Aquinas 23. And Brian, you're right, because Trombetta, I mean, he was right, he was there.
By the way, buddy, Carter makes the first free throw. Did you see the threads on Myron Hendrick when he came in this afternoon?
Oh, he might be the best dresser on the board.
Well, listen, it was a great outfit, but, you know, it's not a high bar to clear to be the best dresser on the referee board.
No, that is
but
true.
It was a great outfit. Carter makes both. It's 29-25 Middle. Here's Zarfati. Jameer McNeil back to Zarfati. Swung in the corner. Amir Elston for 3. Got it. Wow. And that was not really in rhythm because Elston fumbled the pass, but then was able to square himself up and knock it down anyway. He's got 6 on 2 3-pointers. Middle by 7. Ewer along the baseline. Jumper is good. Aiden Ewer was able to create some space for himself. And now he's got 9 points. Trombetta faked the shot from near the logo. Now turns it over. The run out for Carter, and Zarfati tracks back like he did in his safety position in football and stole it away. Trombetta now for 3. Bang!
Trombetta for 3.
That's the 6th 3-pointer for Middle Township in this first half already. And Middle leads it by 8. Their largest lead was 10 very early in the game.
That's Trombetta's third three. He's 3 of 4, Brian.
Carter, right side, tough 18-footer, no good. Rebound and the putback by Delaney, and he's got 12. I mean, he's been their best player, buddy, and nobody from Middle was near him to even try to put a body on him.
He won at contact, too. That was a shot.
He was seeking it. Basquine at the foul line area, dips in, shut off, kicks it out to Trombetta. Trombetta head and shoulders move, up and under, got it, and a foul! Trombetta, buddy, is continuing his strong start to this season. He's got 13 points to lead Middle. He'll go to the line to try to complete a three-point play here with 1:21 to go in the half.
Yeah, Brian, he has been, he's been unbelievable. The start that he has gotten off to.
No good on the free throw. Delaney clears the rebound for St. Thomas Aquinas. Papadatos goes to Ure on the right. Ure down the lane, kicks, 3-ball on the way is short by Grant, and we're going to have a foul on Middle Township as another offensive rebound by Delaney. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Delaney has really kept this St. Thomas Aquinas team in it. He's got 12 points. This is his second trip to the line here. He's 0 for 1. First one is short. Buddy, he is built like an NFL tight end, Delaney.
Yeah. I was going to say, he's a well-rounded fit Charles Barkley. And it's not, what I mean is it's done a lot of round the mound.
Yes. Second free throw is good. And it's Middle by 7 with 50 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Now the possession hour to start the third quarter in Middle Township's favor.
Trombetta holds. Goes back to Jameer McNeil. Yeah, Middle, unless they're staring at a wide open layup, they're going to want the last shot here. You see Coach Bob Turco telling Carter to get up and try to get a 5-second count. McNeil goes to Zarfati. Now back to McNeil. Middle's ready to go. 12 seconds to go in the period. McNeil goes away from the screen, drives to the basket, finger roll off the glass is good.
Wow.
Here's Ure from half court. That'll be well short. So a good finish to the half by Middle Township. They lead it 39-30 over St. Thomas Aquinas here at the half at the Boardwalk Basketball Classic. This Cape Atlantic Live broadcast is brought to you by New Jersey State Assemblymen Antwan, McClellan, and Erik Simonsen. They are strong supporters of high school sports and Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcasts. Ribeyes Steaks is a staple at the many festivals and special events across Cape May County all throughout the year. For more info on one of the area's premier food trucks, 609-602-3378, or check them out on Facebook. Wildwood Recreation Department is offering arena football, basketball, and indoor soccer leagues for kids again this winter. 609-522-5837 for registration info. Middle 39, St. Thomas Aquinas 30. We'll be back with the second half shortly on Cape Atlantic Live. All right, back at the Convention Center, Brian Cunniff, Buddy Tarbotton, Chris Knoll handling the live video stream for us on Cape Atlantic Live. It's Middle Township leading St. Thomas Aquinas 39-30. This is the first of two, the last two games here at the Boardwalk Basketball Classic for 2023. And it'll be Lower Cape May and Wildwood Catholic coming up next about 15 minutes after this game ends. So Middle had a good start to the game and also had a good close to the first half, and they lead it by 9. Middle was up 13-3. St. Thomas Aquinas came back and led, had a couple of brief leads, but then Middle with a good surge at the end of the half, and now they lead 39-30. And the Panthers will have the ball with an opportunity to go take a double-digit lead.
And Brian,
for the first time in the game.
I found out at halftime, St. Thomas Aquinas has been hit heavily by the flu bug.
Trombetta for 3. That's short. We're going to have a foul, though. Papadopoulos, and let's see if this is after the shot or during it. They say it was during the shot before Trombetta came to the floor, so he'll go to the line for 3 shots here. Yeah, buddy, we noticed they had 15 players on the roster, and they only have 8 here in uniform today.
Yes, six players have been hit by that flu bug.
Yeah, and it looks like there's another player over there who could be injured who's in street clothes. So, yeah, they're very short-handed here today. Trombetta rolls home the second. He's now got 15 points to lead all scorers. And the third one is also good. So now he's got 16, and Middle has its largest lead at 12.
Middle 6 of 7.
Papadopoulos
from the foul line.
Shut off along the baseline, shovel it across, and the layup is good by Delaney, who's keeping St. Thomas Aquinas in it. Trombetta, a deep 3.
Wow.
Bang! Oh, that was from Buddy Tarbotton's lap.
Yeah, that was from the Boardwalk tram path.
Middle by 13 now. Tough shot in the lane, no good, and we're going to have a foul on the rebound as Delaney bangs into Basquine.
Delaney's team's first here in the second quarter.
Zarfati left side. Trombetta shovels it in nicely to Basquine. Got it, a foul. What a play by Trombetta. Tremendous cut and then catch of a difficult pass and finish by Real Basquine.
And I'll tell you what, Brian, you know, we've watched Real Basquine for the last couple of years. Wow, has he really gotten better and better.
He's the international transfer from London, and he makes the free throw. He has 9 in the game. He's 3 for 3 from the line. In Middle, all of a sudden, is up 16. They started on a 9-2 run to start the second half. Carter for 3. That's good. And St. Thomas Aquinas really needed that.
For St. Thomas Aquinas.
Pass in the lane again. Elston was open at the rim, but he missed it. Here's St. Thomas Aquinas running. Carter into the lane. Left hand off the glass is good. Aiden Carter, the freshman, asserting himself. Here's Middle running. Elston got it to McNeil. Over to Zarfati. Jameer McNeil for 3. That's no good long. And the rebound is brought down by St. Thomas Aquinas. Delaney, and he is fouled by Zarfati.
Foul is on number 2, Zarfati for Middle.
Delaney has to tie his sneaker here, so a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, the big guy's going to get basically whatever he wants out there on the floor.
Papadopoulos in the corner to Ure. Down low. Nice pass by Delaney to Charles Joyce, who lays it in, and now Middle turns it over. Oh, no, that pass was tipped, so Middle will retain possession.
48-39 now.
Yeah, to St. Thomas
the Trojans.
7-0 run.
The Trojans are on a 7-0 run.
Yeah, that was after Middle went up 16. Trombetta for 3. Short. He didn't look like he had a good grip on the ball before he shot it, but the long rebound in the middle. Elston for 3, and it's good. His third 3, he's got 9. Carter is fouled up top by Jameer McNeil. And St. Thomas Aquinas will have possession. Middle is taking a 30-second timeout with their team in the lead, 51-39. The Wildwood Recreation Department is offering arena football, basketball, and indoor soccer leagues for kids again this winter. 609-522-5837 for registration information. The Wildwood Crest Police Officers Association and the Wildwood Crest Canine Unit are proud sponsors of Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcasts. 609-522-2456 for more info. Square One Design has nearly 20 years of experience designing websites, building online marketing campaigns, and creating custom web applications. DesignSquareOne.com for info. Bonner's Accounting Services can handle all of your tax and financial needs. Give them a call at 609-602-3187. So one of the stories here, buddy, Middle Township has knocked down 8 3-pointers in this contest.
And Brian, they're 8 for 10. So they're just not, they're shooting. That's a very impressive percentage, obviously.
Yeah. Here's Carter. Takes it right. That's a bad foul by Jameer McNeil. McNeil put his hands on Carter earlier while Carter was dribbling and pulled them off. So, you're kind of drawing the attention of the official there, and then you go and you reach again, and that's an easy foul call. Here's Aiden Ewer. Lobs in the corner to Carter. Carter's kind of heated up in this quarter. He's got 5 of his 11. And that pass, a little bit of a double tip there. Trombetta got a finger on it, and then it goes off of St. Thomas Aquinas and out of bounds. Bubba McNeil back in the game for Middle. And he gets it into Trombetta. Bounce to Jameer McNeil. He drives. Oh, look down low. Ball got tipped back to Zarfati. Scooping in, no good on the layup. Basquine follows, layup is good. Basquine with 11, he's got 5 of them in this period. Middle by 14, and there's a turnover. Pass went down low. They were looking for Reyes, but Reyes had vacated the area right as the pass was thrown. And now St. Thomas Aquinas showing some pressure. Here's McNeil. Middle did a good job of keeping the ball in the center of the floor there. Here's Bubba McNeil for 3. In and out. Rebound, Zarfati lays it up and in. Zarfati's got 7. That's his first point since the first quarter. He had Middle's first 5 points, actually. A near steal by Jameer McNeil. Now Trombetta comes up with it. Got it to Jameer McNeil. He'll go to the basket and lays it up over the rim and in. Jameer McNeil with 6, and Middle now all of a sudden has opened up an 18-point lead with 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Driving is Ewer. Got it off to Delaney, who lays it up and in.
I'll tell you what, that was a good pump fake by Delaney.
Yeah, very patient move in the post there. Let the defense fly by.
He's 8 for 8 from the floor, Brian.
Trombetta in the corner to Zarfati. Up to Bubba McNeil, who's wide open for 3. Bang! Boy, is Middle shooting the basketball with authority here. Bubba with 8. And it's Middle by 19. Ewer driving. He's fouled by Bubba McNeil. Chase Moore will come in for Middle.
Number 3, Jermaine McNeil, his first team 4.
And that's going to be the first personal foul on Bubba McNeil. Fourth team foul against the Panthers here in this third quarter.
Oh, nice inbound play. Delaney, though, his first miss of the game. And Jameer McNeil rebounds for middle. Tried to pass it ahead to Basquine, but Delaney getting back nicely. Here's Carter to the basket, rejected by Jameer McNeil. Bubba McNeil, the defensive rebound. He's pushing for middle. Stops at the foul line, or top of the key area. Basquine for three, off the iron, no good. And the rebound to Papadopoulos of St. Thomas Aquinas. Lobbed in the post to Delaney. He's doubled. Passes nicely to Reyes. Missed the layup. Got his own rebound. Kicked it out to Carter. Carter swings it over to Ure. Ure off a ball screen is bumped and fouled.
Fouls on number 3 for middle, Jermaine McNeil, his second, team fifth.
And that's going to send Aiden Ure to the line for 2 shots, as it is the 5th team foul of the quarter on Middle Township. So and that those free throws are good, and it's 11 points for Ure. Here is Jameer McNeil. Up top to his brother. Bubba for 3. Short. Rebound batted around. Basquine comes down with it. Still has it in the post, and they're going to call him for traveling.
That's going to be the 9th turnover against Middle Township. 2:32 to play here in the third quarter. It is the Panthers 60, the Trojans 43.
And here is Carter. Left side to Ure. Papadopoulos for 3, and that's good. That's his first 3. He's got 5 points. Bubba McNeil up the left side, middle by 14. 2:15 to go in the third. Trombetta on the right, up to Bubba McNeil. Chase Moore now. Jameer McNeil into the paint. Backdoor pass. And the layup is good by Real Basquine. Basquine with 13. He's got 7 in this quarter. Pass stolen away by Jameer McNeil. Up to Bubba McNeil. He'll go to the basket and lay it up and in.
He might get away with a travel.
Could have. But he's in double figures now with 10. Driving is Ure. He misses. Here's middle running after Chase Moore got the rebound. Bounce down low to Basquine. Layup is good. What a pass by Trombetta. Papadopoulos with middle having its largest lead at 20. 66-46. Carter up to Papadopoulos. Drives left. Shut off. Bounces in the post to Ure. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Jameer McNeil. Jameer McNeil across the division line, splits a double team, kicks across. Bubba McNeil for 3. Short. Rebound. Chase Moore kept it alive, but Delaney came up with it. Papadopoulos stops at the foul line area. Stripped by Chase Moore, but Delaney comes up with it. Missed the layup. Got his own rebound and is fouled. Wow, Delaney missed a bunny right there, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, after making his first 8 in a row, he's now missed 2 in a row.
On number 24, black, Chase Moore.
42 seconds to go in the period. It's middle by 20. And, and St. Thomas Aquinas, the free throw was missed. St. Thomas Aquinas is one of the better teams in the state. They are short-handed today, as Buddy mentioned, with some kids out with the flu, but nonetheless, this has been a very impressive performance by Middle so far. Here's Delaney. One thing he's got to work on is free throw shooting. Ball goes out of bounds off of St. Thomas Aquinas on the rebound. Delaney has 15 points in the game, but he's only 1 for 5 from the foul line. .40 seconds to go in the period. Chase Moore, Bubba McNeil. Moore backs away with Grant guarding him. Middle wants the last shot of the period. Possession arrows in St. Thomas Aquinas' favor. Middle ready to go here now. We're at 10 seconds. Moore drives left, takes it into the corner, crossover, dribble, and is bumped and fouled. Not a terrible foul if you're St. Thomas Aquinas. They had one to give, but with 3.4 to go, Middle will get a baseline inbound play here. Jermaine McNeil, 17-footer. Got it, a foul at the buzzer.
Well, that makes it not a very good foul down on the back because it gave, as you said, it gave Middle an inbound possession from under their basket.
The Middle by 22 here. They are dominating, and McNeil will end the quarter by missing the free throw, but it's 68-46. Middle leading. Casiello Basketball is the Jersey Shore's premier grassroots basketball organization, individual and group training in various leagues for kids of all ages. Check them out at CasielloBasketball.com. Wildwood FMBA Local 50 is a proud supporter of Cape Atlantic Live sports broadcasts. Cape Atlantic Live thanks the City of Wildwood firefighters for their support. The original Hotspot restaurant on the Wildwoods Boardwalk at Cedar Avenue is a family tradition for more than 60 years. Check them out at originalhotspot.com. One Off Marketing designs and prints everything from business cards and banners to t-shirts and sweatshirts. Check out all of their services at oneoffmarketing.com. The Boardwalk Basketball Classic is one of the nation's largest high school basketball tournaments. For more information about the tournament, log on to bbclassic.com. It's been another successful tournament here this year at the Wildwoods Convention Center for the Boardwalk Classic, and it's been, to this point, a very successful game for Middle Township as they lead 68-46 as we head to the fourth quarter. Troiano & Sons handles masonry, concrete, foundation repair, and stucco services for homes and businesses across Cape May County. 609-522-3355 for a free estimate. Middle comes out in zone to start the fourth quarter. With this 22-point lead, they'll take the opportunity to work on some things. Kedar Scott was just shut off on a drive. He tries the same area again. Now it's Carter, and a reach-in foul from behind on Chase Moore.
Fouls on number 24, Chase Moore. His fourth, team first.
That was a 29-point third quarter for Middle Township. They scored 50 points over the second and third quarters combined today. Scott, Carter. Scott again. Gets around a man, left-handed floater's no good. Rebound to Basquine. Outlets to Aiden Howe. Takes it right. Moore, Trombetta, Bubba McNeil. Looked at the basket, but with this big lead, he's not going to take that early three. Aiden Howe a drive, shut off, got it to Trombetta, off the glass, and good.
Anthony Trombetta with the basket for Middle.
Trombetta with 21. And he's been a real story for Middle with his scoring so far this season. We have a timeout called by St. Thomas Aquinas, with Middle now leading 70-46. And the Panthers have been awfully impressive from about the 2 or 3 minute mark of the second quarter on, they have dominated this game. They got out to a 10-point lead. St. Thomas Aquinas actually came back and led by 1 at one point midway through the second quarter, early in the second quarter, I should say. And since that point, it's been all Middle Township. Middle is actually outscoring St. Thomas Aquinas 48-23 at this point. Since St. Thomas Aquinas had a 23-22 lead.
For more information on Ribeyes Steaks, call 609-602-3368.
And the Panthers have 3 players in double figures. Anthony Trombetta has 21. Real Basquine has 15. And Bubba McNeil has 12. High post pass to Ure. Now it's down low. Kicked across by Delaney. Ure in the top of the lane. Floater. Got the friendly roll.
Aiden with the basket for St. Thomas Aquinas.
He's got 13. Aiden Ure. But it's Middle comfortably ahead here at 70-48. Here's Howe. Moore to Howe again. Basquine in the low post. Turns faces. Bad pass. Tipped and stolen away by Joyce. Joyce to the basket. And he dunks with the right hand. Charles Joyce.
With the basket for the Trojans.
Here's Howe. Over to Trombetta. Moore is fouled. And Middle.
Number 14 red, Albion Amatage.
Chase Moore driving. Nice pass to Basquine, but he couldn't finish. And here's St. Thomas Aquinas. Short on the jumper was Aiden Ure. And Aiden Howe with it for Middle. Chase Moore. Bubba McNeil. Might be able to hear in the background a play being called out by the Middle Township coaching staff. Here's Trombetta. Foul line area. Basquine for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound number 14 is actually Albion Amatage. That was a third number change. A lot of number changes for St. Thomas Aquinas compared to what was in the program book. Aiden Ure, little jump hook in the lane is good.
Aiden with the basket.
He's got 15. Basquine brings it back out. And it's Middle by 18 here. Backdoor pass to Moore. Moore had to save it in bounds, though, to Basquine, and Middle will reset. Here's Trombetta. Howell with it. Takes it to the right. Back to Trombetta, bounced across to Bubba McNeil. Jab step fake, backs away. Chase Moore now. Aiden Howe. Turns the corner, goes to the basket and is fouled. Good move by Aiden Howe. And this will go against Amatage. Aiden Howe to the line for 2. And we have a little delay here as Delaney is tying his sneaker, but now Howe is set for the 2 free throws. First one's good.
Jameer McNeil and Riley Powell.
Riley Powell, Jameer McNeil back into the game for Middle. Aiden Howe made both. He's got his first 2 points of the game. Armitage in the post. Kicks across. Tipped by Bubba McNeil, but Aiden comes up with it. Knocked away from him. Chase Moore has it. Outlets to Jameer McNeil. In the corner. Howe for 3. Got it! It's another 3-pointer for Middle. They've made 11. Free throw on the way, or jumper on the way, by Papadopoulos goes out of bounds. 3:29 to go, Middle by 23. Buddy Tarbonne has just returned from his union break. (75-52) Middle. Devon Grant will come in for St. Thomas Aquinas. And here is Jameer McNeil. Bubba McNeil to Aiden Howe. Goes right, spins into the lane. And now it's McNeil. Ball screen from Powell. Kicked out. Knocked away by Armitage.
I tell you, Brian, Middle Township picked the right game to come out and shoot the ball well. They did a lot of little things very well tonight.
Yeah, well, you're always going to look like a better team when you knock down shots, and Middle looks like a great one right now. Here's Howe for 3. There's another 3-pointer.
And as you just said,
he's got 8 points in a reserve role, 2 threes and a couple of free throws. There's a 3 on the way that's no good by Kedar Scott. Moore the rebound, got it to Jameer McNeil, over to Aiden Howe again for 3. Bang! Aiden Howe with 3 threes in the fourth quarter here, and he's the 4th Middle Township player in double figures, and it's 81-52.
well, when it rains, it pours, and right now it has been raining threes this entire game for the Panthers.
That's 12 3-pointers for Middle Township in this game. And obviously you have to have some kids that can really shoot the ball, but really a lot of it too, buddy, is this team loves to pass. Carter misses a 3, rebound to Riley Powell. Loose on the floor, and eventually we're going to have a jump ball here. But the thing about the reason why Middle's able to shoot such a high percentage, part of it, buddy, is they're walking right into wide open threes because of the way this team moves the basketball.
They share the basketball as well as any team you're going to see, at the high school level. These guys, they really like each other, and they share the basketball, and they're always looking for the next best shot.
Here's Middle Township with the basketball. Adam Buabache. Buabache is in the game for Middle Township. He's right in the foreground, number 10. Pass in the post. Good look by Howell. But Riley Powell missed the shot. 1:29 to go. Kedar Scott, little jumper in the lane is good. 1:15 to go in the basketball game. Here's Aiden Howe dribbling right. Buabache over to Moore. Shot is blocked, but a foul, and Adam will go to the line for 2 shots.
Fouls on number 4 for St. Thomas Aquinas, Aiden Carter.
Aiden Carter on the foul, his second, the team's 3rd. First free throw is no good. And the second one is short. Rebound brought down by Grant. Inside a minute to go. It's been all Middle Township here. Armitage no good. Rebound Chase Moore. He's had quite a few of those in the second half.
Well, the sophomore, he does so many things well, Brian. Coming off the bench for Coach Lamar Greer.
And it looks like Middle does not want to shoot again, and they may just dribble this thing out with 30 seconds to go. Obviously, St. Thomas Aquinas in no interest to foul and extend this game here. And Middle is going to end up winning this one 81-54. And it really was an impressive performance by Middle Township. And just the balance that they have offensively is amazing. We'll get to those scoring totals. There's the final buzzer, 81-54, as Middle takes it over depleted St. Thomas Aquinas team, as Buddy mentioned earlier, decimated by the flu with 8 players not here today due to illness. But, they gave Middle a real good game for a quarter and a half until Middle really turned it on, and they win it 81-54. For St. Thomas Aquinas, it's their first loss. Renelson Delaney with 17 to lead them. Aiden Ure with 15. 11 for Aiden Carter. 5 for Paris Papadopoulos. 4 for Albion Armitage, and 2 for Kedar Scott. For Middle Township, Anthony Trombetta with 21, Rael Basquine with 15, Bubba McNeil with 12, Aiden Howe with 11, Amir Elston with 9, and Michael Zarfati with 7, and Jameer McNeil with 6. So a lot of balanced scoring for Middle, and we haven't mentioned all the threes. They hit 13 of them, which is really an incredible number. So Middle wins at 81-54. We'll step away for a little bit. We'll be back on Cape Atlantic Live in about 10 or 15 minutes, make it about 10 minutes, with Wildwood Catholic and Lower Cape May to finish the tournament off. From the Boardwalk Basketball Classic, thanks for joining us on Cape Atlantic Live.